Hello everyone, welcome back to the Power BI 0 to Hero playlist. My name is Sandeep Raturi and in today's video, I will discuss dynamic row level security in Power BI based on user login. In my previous video, I explained dynamic row level security with an organizational hierarchy in Power BI. If you have not watched that video yet, I highly recommend checking it out. As I told you in my previous video about RLS, RLS stands for Row Level Security. RLS in Power BI is a feature that restricts data visibility in reports based on user roles. It ensures that users only see the data relevant to their assigned role, allowing for secure and personalized access to report information. This is a simple and effective implementation of dynamic RLS. Once applied, user will only be able to view their respective data. Now let's start the practical. As you can see here, I have two tables, employee hierarchy and sales. In the employee hierarchy table, we have columns like designation, employee ID, employee email and employee name. And in the sales table, we have columns category, employee ID, product, quantity, sales and transaction date. I have created a relationship between both tables using the employee ID column. Now we will create a roles for users, one for admin and one for regular users. To do this, go to the modeling tab and select manage roles. Then click on new and double click on the default text and provide the role name as admin. The admin role will have access to view all the data in the report. We can assign this role to high level executives in the company like the CEO and the other senior management personnel. For this role, we don't need to select any tables or write DAX code. Next, we will create the role for users. Click on new and provide the user role name, user underscore role. You can provide any role name to the users and after that select the employee hierarchy table because it contains the employee email column. Then click on switch to DAX editor and here provide the employee email column name equal to user principal name DAX function and after that click on verify DAX expression. Now I will explain you this DAX code. Employee email, this is the column from the employee hierarchy table that contains the email address of employees. We are using this column to filter data based on the logged in user's email. User principal name, this is a Power BI DAX function that returns the email address of the currently logged in user in the Power BI service. When you apply row level security using this DAX expression, Power BI matches the logged in user's email with the employee email column in the table so that user will only see their own data, sales, transaction or any information associated with their email. And after that click on save and close the window. Now we will test the RLS role at the desktop level. To do this, we will modify the code and pass the user's email ID. Go to the modeling tab and select manage roles and click on user role and here comment out the user principal name and replace it with the user's email ID. Here I will pass the Dinesh mail ID like this and after that verify DAX expression, click on save and close the window. Now we will test the RLS role. So click on view as and here select the user role and click on OK. As you can see, Dinesh can only see his own data. In the same way, you can test this for other users as well. Next, we will set up RLS in Power BI service. Before doing that, we need to fix the RLS code back to its original state. So, remove the user email ID and uncomment the user principal name function. So, go to the manage roles, select the user role and click on switch to DAX editor, and here just remove the user email and uncomment the user principal name code. Click on verify DAX expression. After that, click on save and close the window and click on stop viewing. Now we are ready to publish the report in the Power BI service. So go to the home tab, click on publish. After that, click on save, and from here select the workspace name where you want to publish this report and click on select. Since this report already exists in the Power BI service, I will replace it with the latest version. So click on replace, and as you can see, report has been published successfully in the Power BI service. Now let's check this in the Power BI service. So as you can see that this is the Power BI report. Click on three dots of the semantic model of the report and choose security. Here you can see the both roles, admin and user role. First, we will assign the roles to the users. So select the user role, and you can either add an AD group if you have created one for the users, or you can add users individually by their email IDs. So here you can search the user by their mail ID like this and select the user and click on add, and after that click on save. Now let's check the user account. This is the user account. As you can see the username here, and this is the report dynamic RLS. Let's open the report, and as you can see that he can only view his own data. Let's check what happens if we will provide the admin access to these users. So go to the main account. First, we will remove the existing role for the users and click on save. Now open the admin role and here add the user. Click on add. After that, click on save. So now you can see here we added the user under admin role. Now let's check the user account. Refresh the report page, and as you can see, he now has access to all the data. Since we did not apply any filters on the tables or write any DAX code while creating the admin role, the admin can see all the data in the report. So that's the reason he can access all report data. That's all for this video. If you found it helpful, please like, share, comment and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Thank you.